Hello and welcome to the Telaran Post, your weekly source for all things Rift. In this episode, we're covering the first week of September 2014. Things have been rumbling and we've got a lot of things to cover this week, guys, so let's hop right on into the major Rift story of the week. At PAX Prime, Tryon was on hand to announce quite a few dates. The most important one to us Dinsians of Telara, October the 8th. That's right, Nightmare Tide is hitting live servers in a little over a month. In other news, Tryon also released the digital editions of Nightmare Tide to the masses earlier in the week. These are available for purchase right now via the account management website. The cheapest option is the Typhoon edition, which comes with an exclusive bag slot, an in-game title, and instant access to the new equipment slots, as well as 2 Nightmare Tide-based reputations. The middle ground is held by the Infusion edition, which comes with an instant level 60 character with gear, an extra bank vault slot, special dimension items, a companion pet, a portrait, a cosmetic helm, minion slot, and even more. And the top tier Ultimate Nightmare Edition comes with a special shark mount, 36 slot bag, a raid summon, a special dimension, cosmetic weapons, reusable black dye, and a combat pet skin, along with everything else the other editions have in store. This wouldn't be a true weekly roundup without some patch notes. This week saw the release of 2.8, hotfix 6, and 7, and here's what you really need to know from the notes. Warden this week received some quality of life changes and slight buffs that should keep anyone who loves the Cleric AoE healing soul satisfied until Kervik can give it a full once-over in the future. Bosses within Bindings of Blood, otherwise known as Tier 3 rating, are now dropping some more loot. Originally, this was slated to give 2 Soul of the Bloodstorm upgrade pieces per kill, but since they know we always want more, this was actually bumped up to 3 souls per kill in hotfix number 7. Also in Tier 3, Lord Greenscale has a special treat for DPS warriors this week. That's right, a DPS warrior gun is a guaranteed drop for each kill this week until next week's hotfix. This week also had another public test shard update. This week, we saw a 1.5 gigabyte update hit the test server on September the 4th. Inside were several changes, including the Reaver revamp, the new equipment slots showing up on the character interface, the minion system, new achievements, and undoubtedly even more content getting pushed out to those 3.0 testers that are currently in closed beta testing. The minion system is a new feature in Rift 3.0, where players can collect minions to send them out on special timed missions. Missions include fun times such as collecting artifacts, hunting in other planes, gathering crafting materials, and much more. Many have likened this to a trading card game in which the minions here are cards that are played and then sent out on a timed mission. More information should be released on the minion system as we get closer to the launch next month. Rift developer Gingers did post stating that the system is very much still a work in progress and the menu is placeholder for now. For those that have not been keeping up on the news around Reaver, it will be transitioning from a warrior tank soul to a DPS soul sometime around the launch of 3.0. Those looking to help test out the soul with all of its changes can hit up the public test shard right now and give it a go. Warrior developer and Warlord buffer Vlad has already wrangled a few bugs out of Reaver since it has been posted on the public test shard, and we should see those fixes implemented with the next PTS update. Let's take a look and see what's happening in the community this week. Rough Raptors, self-proclaimed best tank and recently added Tryon developer, put up a request for the community to vote on what rating guide is next in his recurring series, Rating Along with Rough Raptors. Want to vote on what guide is next or check out his previous work? Check out the link in the description below. MMORPG.com is hosting its second Into the Rift podcast on Sunday, September the 7th. Be sure to check that out in the description below. Hosts this week include Kiwi, Scion Storm, and Seaton as they talk about all things related to Rift and preparing for the 3.0 expansion. And now, let's get to the real reason why you're probably watching this video. 3.0 beta key giveaways. We've got 4 instant access keys to give away, and since I want to get people in on testing as quickly as possible, this contest is going to be wrapping up Wednesday, September the 10th. How do you win? Simple. Hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave a comment with your character name and shard. All 4 keys are going to be given away at random, and duplicate entries will be discarded. Want to extend your chances of winning even more? Check out the last link in the description below for more Rift YouTubers that are giving out keys of their own. This has been TechUwill, and thanks for watching the first episode of the Telaran Post. Be sure to check back next week for even more of the latest happenings in Rift.